Hey everyone, welcome to Superquest Saga, the show where we here at the Dungeoncast get online and play some Dungeons & Dragons. My name is William Stark, and I shall be your faceless dungeon master for this evening. Joining me as always is...
Josh Rillen playing Sebastian Crenshaw, half-orc paladin.
I'm your special guest, Jake, playing Persephone Goldpetal, the Furbolg Druid.
I'm Brian, a wizard from space that also rogues, and can't see me.
So guys, last time, a lot of shit happened. Your ship broke.
Indeed.
Like, super broke. Maybe permanently broke. We'll find out.
And we broke it more.
Then you guys found out you were lost in the forest of forever. It just never ended. You guys sent out some scouting parties, and it just wasn't ending. And then eventually, it began to pick you guys off one by one, and everyone got their own personal nightmare. So Echo got a reunion with his partner. Percy had a reunion with her mom. Seb had to deal with a Primina who was a bitch. But that was not the real Primina. And then you guys found the real Primina and the Emperor's ship.
Primina played by angry Danny DeVito.
There we go. And then you guys found a crystal bridge leading to a far-off shining city. And you guys ventured for over an hour on that bridge when you began closing in on a plaza, kind of mid-bridge plaza, and were sent to hologram by the guildmaster, who seemed very honored and excited to fight you guys. You guys kicked his ass. It was a good fight. He then gave you some parting information, decided not to blow himself up, had some cool last words that I totally didn't rip off from one of the greatest sci-fi movies ever made, and then the sky decided to crack open.
Normal shit.
Normal shit, yeah. Superquest Saga shit.
I cut him in the chest with my sword before he died.
Yeah, absolutely you did.
Yeah, it was good. Felt good about it.
Didn't you like chop off his head or something too and take it with you?
I don't...
Like,
Yes, you did, because you were like, his hard drive's in here. I'll save
Yeah,
it.
wasn't
You
like
took
you...
something.
I got his torso.
upgrade.
Oh, I put his whole fucking body in a chest.
Yeah, you
Yes.
did.
That's
Yeah,
right, yeah,
stuffed
yeah.
it in a chest.
I'm going to be the guild master now.
That's Echo's epilogue. Is he's
I love
now
it.
The, he's
I
now
love
the
it.
guildmaster.
At some point, I moved into
Spoiler
mad
alert.
scientist, robotic scientist.
Oh, man.
All right, guys. Well, last thing. He tipped you off that I believe it was Nimrod had some healing juices or healing tech you guys partook of, and you guys are back at 100%, which is good because shit's about to get real.
Oh yeah.
We always partake of the juice.
So, starting from the portion of the sky above the distant 9 pillars, the heavens begin to crack as if made of glass. Fissures miles long spread across the atmosphere, leaving a fractured window stained orange, red, blue, and purple. And between the colors, filling the void of the divisions, a darkness, blackness blacker than black. Not emptiness, but a hungering nothingness. The ground beneath the party tremors for a moment before dissipating. What do you guys do?
Keep walking.
And this is just like above us. Is it the whole sky that did
so
this?
there was like a blinding flash of light from the shining city, or the pillars behind it, really. And then the sky cracked, and then the earth tremored, and everything is now gone still. But the cracks in the sky remain. It looks like almost like a gorgeous stained glass painting. I don't know. But again, the dark void that fills the cracks it's almost as if it's staring at you.
Maybe that's our cue to double time it.
Time to skedaddle.
Yeah.
You start power walking. You're gonna start like a nice jog.
I think we were power walking, right?
I think we
remember
were
that
because we
being
did a little
thing.
bit of this.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
a lot of this motion.
The hips were swinging.
All right,
Yes.
all right. I might make some endurance checks or some constitution rolls later, but you guys start off at a fast pace. You guys are moving.
Yeah, like, get the hell out of here.
Yeah. So you guys start dashing down or up this glass bridge towards the city. And as you guys draw closer to the city, the bridge begins to ascend higher until the party is level with some of the city's tallest buildings.
Oh, shit.
The path advances straight into the city from here, amongst the skyscrapers towards the 9 pillars at its center. Feel free to stop if you guys want to talk, if you guys want to plan, or if you want to ask me a question. Okay.
So are we actually in the city now then? Or we're just...
You guys are quickly approaching.
Okay.
And you guys do approach, and you do enter the city. And here the buildings are all made of crystal, and they crowd around the bridge. As the party enters Kadath, smaller glass bridges extending off of the main one towards buildings all around extend. Each building has entrances and walkways that wrap around them at this altitude. So it's almost like this city has an actual level at which people live. Like down below these bridges, you see that there's, more city proper down there. The buildings obviously have a floor. There's streets down there. And everything here is made of shining crystal. But up here, these glass bridges seem to make up a road as well, like an entire road map.
Does it look like
The
it's
main
still
road still heads straight towards the center.
Does it look like it's still lived in, or is it looks like it's been,
Go ahead and give me
empty for a
perception or investigation checks.
Yeah, I'm gonna imagine that it's a lot like the tree forest where it was a thing here, but it's now like, oh yeah, tell me where the fuck is my character sheet?
What is you doing?
Might need that.
Bro, it is episode 76.
Investigation is plus 11. I know that by heart. But
Nice.
I rolled a 9. So.
Okay, so you got a 20. What did you guys get?
I got a 14.
Nice.
I didn't roll.
I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to.
I rolled a natural 20, so maybe I see everything.
Tell him all of the deeds.
Okay, well, you guys, everything is made of this crystal, right? When I mean everything. Even like the plants in the windows of these buildings are crystal now, right? There are fountains and trees and sculptures and benches and garden terraces, all made of glass or crystal. Or I guess, Percy, you are detecting again this energy, this life energy that is within, and it's very reminiscent of Ethereum. Echo, you're the more scientific one. Like, this is like some sort of like proto-Ethereum. It's not the normal Ethereum stone that you're used to from your guys' reality, but this is like, if Ethereum had a cousin, this is it.
You guys, this Ethereum in the all around, it's unleaded.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's that premium shit?
Well, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Well, they think they just took the lead out of it, so it's going to stop
yeah.
making people all crazy.
But as for does it look lived in? No, is kind of the short answer to that.
Gotcha. Okay. I guess we just keep moving. Just keep our eyes peeled, for any emotion or movement anywhere. Don't want to be ambushed or anything like that. I don't know if they get some guards stationed throughout the city or not, waiting for us. So I'm assuming they're probably thinking that we're following them.
Yeah,
So-
it's a possibility.
So I want to keep an eye out.
Okay.
That asshole king probably thinks we're dead because he sent the guildmaster.
It's also a possibility.
So they put his
Makes a lot
body
of
in his
sense.
chest.
He's considered the deadliest bounty hunter in the galaxy, and you guys trounced him, so.
Well, he did some damage to us first.
Yeah, it was a good fight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you guys head deeper into the city. And like I said, the bridge begins to bisect with other larger bridges that seem to encircle the city. And again, you guys see plazas that are made of glass.
So are we kind of in like a skyway situation?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're like
exactly,
way
yeah.
up above. Okay.
There are fountains, trees, sculptures, benches, garden terraces, all made of this crystal. And every once in a while, you guys encounter statues of humanoids. And most of these humanoids are rather tall, anywhere from 10 to maybe 18 feet tall, depending. And they are very out of place with the rest of the city's decor. And they're all facing the same direction, towards the city center.
Are they on podiums with like
No.
lore etched in them?
Nope. And they all look drastically different from each other. So the first one you guys come across is a tall, human-looking man in hides. And he has the antlers growing from his forehead that are the antlers of a stag.
I take a picture with my bracer jack.
Sure.
I label it Stagman.
Stagman. Got it. Next, you find a woman in furs and leather, and her entire person is coated in what looks to be frost. It's kind of hard to tell because she's crystal, including her clothes and whatnot. But you get the impression of frost coating every inch of her.
I take a picture and I title it Frosty Lady.
Okay. You see another one in the next plaza over of a female elf in a diaphanous gown and a bow on her back.
I take a picture of it and I title it Felf. Female elf.
The next one you guys find is a man with scaled skin, 6 arms, and the head of a serpent.
Photo. Snake Boy.
The next is a barrel chest, well-muscled man wearing bracers and a leather skirt.
Oh.
It's got to be Beefy Boy, right?
I take a picture as Kink Master.
The next one you find is of an elderly man with a long beard and antique clothes with a gem-top staff.
Yeah. Photo. Old beard.
Okay, cool. Those are all the statues you guys see along the way.
Yep.
Did you guys do anything along
So
this?
it was 6 of them in total?
There were 6 in total. Yeah, 6 in total.
I project all 6 out of my bracer jack, and they like start spinning in circles with the names. It's like, check it out, you guys. I did what the people here should have done long ago.
I mean, this seems like they're like they were people that got frozen, like the rest of this place.
Yeah, I got some Pompeii vibes.
Yeah.
They got iced. They looked out. They heard like a big crack, and they looked over, and they became crystal people. They're just some randos, though. They don't all look the same.
Nope.
Yeah.
They're in a folder. Do you want to go up and investigate any of them?
All those photos I took are in a folder called Crystal Randos.
Crystal randos. Yeah, you can do that. I don't know if investigation is what you want to roll. Well, yeah. Okay. Go ahead and give me an investigation. We'll start from there.
Okay. Well, 17 plus, what is my investigation? 5, so what, 22?
Okay, so you take special care to like note the details of these sculptures, and they're incredibly detailed. Like they're immensely lifelike, and this stirs some old knowledge and information in your head. And I'd like to have you make a religion check.
Okay. That's a 5 is religion plus my 7 that I rolled. So what, 13 or 12?
Okay, 13. Okay.
By the power of God.
I have no idea.
Whatever Will
So
says.
you don't recognize most of them, but you do recognize one in particular. The barrel-chested, well-muscled man wearing bracers and a leather skirt. The details stand out to you, and you recognize this as a depiction of one of the old gods from your time.
Oh.
The Storm Lord, known as Cord.
Okay.
You're not sure who the others are.
I do recognize that one. Okay.
By a process of, or just deductive logic, if this is a major deity from your world, the rest are likely also deities from the old world.
I'll say something to Percy since she's from the old world. Hey Percy, I was looking at this one. I think this is one of the old gods, Cord. Was that Cord right? You said? Right, Will? Okay. I was like, wait, I think that was right. I was like, yeah, do you recognize any of the other ones? I think these might be some old gods here, all these statues.
I mean, show him the photo I took. Said, no, look, Kink Daddy.
I mean, I can roll a religion check
Yeah, sure, go for it.
if you want. See, that's a 4, my guy.
Ooh.
By the power
I
of
have no
God.
idea.
Got a plus to that?
I don't. It's an intelligence. It's a +0.
I mean, you were never a religious lady.
Yeah, I'll just kind of look at him
Instead
and
of
be
just
like,
asking because he's like so blown away that it's being an old god. You know, he hasn't seen anything like that since they traveled. So he's like, oh man, this is crazy.
You know, gods were never my thing. it was always like the earth and the nature
I was always
more
more of a
my
Digimon
thing.
fan than a Pokemon fan.
It's true. So yeah, I don't really know too much, but
for sure.
I mean that's cool that we're in the presence of, I guess, our old gods.
Yeah.
I
Strange.
think.
Why would it be here? I guess maybe it's been here for how many thousands of years?
Ever since the city went cold, maybe. I don't know.
When I look at these the humanoid statues, do I get a different energy than like they would in the Crystal Forest?
Give me an Arcana check.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that shit right now. What do we get? Okay. Oh, I have a good bonus to that too. 27. Or I'm sorry, 17.
Okay, I was like, damn, you're rolling 4th edition numbers over here now. No, that's still excellent. Yeah, you're definitely getting like a magnificently larger energy signature from the statues than anything else you've come across so far. Same energy type, much larger signature.
I'll relay that.
Are the statues like in the action pose, or are they all like kind of standing in the same like position?
They're not standing the same, but they all are standing as if they are watching something. And they're all facing the same direction, which is in the direction of the center of the city where the 9 pillars are.
Wonder if it is like a Pompeii thing. Like these gods were here for something.
Yeah, they got all this stuff got Pompeii'd on this whatever
Something like that, yeah.
event. Whatever I was going to call it, a cultural event. It's definitely not that. It's a cultural ending event.
So as you guys are discussing the importance of the statues, there was another blinding flashing of light from above the pillars. So before where you guys were, it was like the blinding light source was amongst the pillars. But this, from your angle, you're definitely seeing that's coming from way above the pillars in the sky itself. And the cracks in the sky spread and further fracture the heavens, becoming more and more hairline fractures, kind of webbing out. Yeah.
Does it look like where the statues are looking at that, where that's happening, like in that general direction? Like maybe that something happened there before, and maybe that's what they were looking at as that general area?
Could be.
Let's go. Let's do it.
I don't know if we should be looking at that stuff anymore. I have a bad feeling, guys. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Don't look directly into its eye.
Yeah, Prim mentions that the statues creep her out. She feels like they're staring at her. As a matter of fact, she says, ever since we've entered the city, I actually feel like we're being watched. And she looks around at the buildings and into empty windows. But she definitely has an uneasy feeling as if she's being watched. And you guys notice now that she's brought it up, like you're getting that feeling too.
And maybe we don't take a straight approach to the pillars. Maybe we see if we can go a roundabout way, cut through some buildings, go around the side maybe.
It feels like that one, now that you mention it, it does feel like that one time I was in that sketchy motel. Not the one in hell. It was before that.
I was about to say. Yeah, so, I mean, when I say that, I mean, when you guys, like, let's say you look up into the building to the right and you can see into these empty, dark windows, there's no one there, but, like, you feel like someone is there. There are eyes from those windows watching.
Ghosties. Yeah. Onward.
You guys gonna keep trudging?
We gotta move.
Yeah. All right, so you guys start moving to the city faster now as you guys are getting closer. And as the pillars grow close, it becomes apparent that they are not pillars at all. They are statues of humanoids in a circle all facing each other. And these statues are thousands and thousands of feet tall.
Oh, the big daddies.
Plaza after plaza, you guys pass plaza after plaza as you journey through the city. Intersection after intersection. And then suddenly, the city itself comes to an end. And stretching out before you guys is a great abyssal emptiness. And in the distance, the 9 statues stand on a floating island of ethereum stone. The black void is filled with a thin, iridescent mist floating and reflecting the light of the shining city. Floating motes of jagged crystal meander in orbit around the central island. The glass bridge plunges into the void, but rather than lead straight across it, it meanders and winds around great floating geodes and into the thick roiling mists.
Well, damn.
Out of the mist emerges Aubrey Plaza.
So many plazas.
So
Even
many
that
different
one.
plaza. Plaza after plaza after plaza now. We kill her.
It's Nyarlathotep's true form.
It's Aubrey Plaza. Finally made it into our game.
All right, guys, what do you do?
We fly like gentlemen.
How are we supposed to get over this?
Well, I mean, the bridge continues, but
okay.
winds.
Oh, okay. I thought it was because the floating part out.
Yeah,
alone.
the
okay.
glass bridge extends into the void, but rather than lead straight across it, meanders and winds around great floating geodes and into the thick roiling mists.
Oh shit! I checked for traps.
Give me an investigation.
Dungeons and Dragons style. Oh, it's a nat 1.
Nope,
Jesus.
no traps here.
There's no traps on this bridge, you guys. Hey, you
I
guys,
feel
this
safe
bridge
now.
is perfectly safe.
Fantastic.
Like I didn't even fucking look at it. It's time to go.
Yeah,
Start running
we
down
gotta-
the bridge because it's perfectly safe.
We gotta hurry down this snake path.
Yeah,
Snake way.
down snake
That's
way
what
for sure.
it is.
Yeah,
All right, so you guys
that's why I'm here.
move out into the void, and yeah, looking over like the edge of the bridge is rather disconcerting because it's just a dark empty of nothingness.
There's 2 German guys down there. They want to wrestle you.
Absolutely. No, but you guys do have the feeling like to fall here is to fall eternally until you die of natural causes.
Naturally being squeezed to death by 2 German guys.
So you guys venture into the mist
Yeah, let's do it.
and around and under stones miles tall.
I huff the mist. What happens?
Nothing happens.
Cool.
You know what? Nah, nothing happens.
Nice. That was risky. I made it out of this one.
I was about to be like, you recharge a level 1 spell, but you already have all your
I
spells.
got them all. It's magic.
You guys venture forward for maybe about 15 or so minutes, and by this time the Shining City it's not that it's completely out of sight, but much of it is obscured by both the mist and these giant stones. And it's at this point that the bridge begins to shake, kind of like it did before when there was that first shining light. And it begins to shake more violently than that time, and in this vibration seems to disturb both the mist and the geodes, which the mist begins to like crackle with some energy, and the geodes begin to alter their motions. And I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw as a cascading avalanche of geodes come raining down onto the bridge.
I was about to check out this mist.
Well, I guess you can't after
It's
this.
crackling and stuff. Whoa, these are bad rolls. 2
Okay.
plus
Fail.
6.
That's a fail.
21.
Success.
So 14.
Prim rolled a 9 plus 4 is not enough. All right, so what'd you get, Saba?
14.
Okay, so everyone fails but Percy.
Damn.
So everyone takes 10 bludgeoning damage as a hailstorm of geodes comes raining down. And as this is going on, one of the really big geodes, one of the great geodes, hits the bridge behind you guys, shattering it. And now there's just a hole 500 feet wide that bisects the way back. Luckily, y'all can fly, but yeah.
So the whole bridge isn't coming down because of it?
No, it's not. It's definitely being like kept in place by some sort of supernatural power.
Magic.
Magic.
Okay. I get out from the geodes.
Yeah, you guys okay?
Beaten and bruised by 10 temp HP I had.
It's about time you guys get hit by a large TV.
It was not geodes. It was all TVs. It was all tube TVs. Why are all these tube TVs crystallized? What happened to you?
It must have been a Radio Shack or something before it crystallized.
Just threw a Radio Shack at us.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll pick all of them up and just be like, all right. Does it look like that happened because somebody like willed that to happen, or was it just because like an aftershock of whatever's happening at the city?
You think it's tied to whatever's going on at the
Okay.
pillars.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should watch out for more TV-sized rocks. Let's go.
Definitely.
So you guys make your way forward, and in about 15, 20 minutes more of travel, we'll say 15. You guys are trying to go as fast as pace you can. You guys make it to the island. And at the foot of a great hill made of Ethereum, the glass bridge widens to a 100-foot wide semicircle, embedded into the stone of the island itself. A body can be seen lying down on the platform, lying in a pool of dark liquid. A human male hacks and coughs in what sounds to be agony. Weak, pale, sweaty, and very obviously dying a slow and painful death. Carter Huttenberg looks up as the party approaches.
Had a feeling.
Yeah. What spells do I got?
Fuck is it? Who's that boy?
That's hilarious. So what do you guys do? Like he's dying on the ground in black ichor seeming to be oozing from his own mouth.
Ooh.
We should destroy his sweater.
Want to burn a big spell right now?
Does Carter say anything?
If everybody gets close enough, I guess so. Yeah.
How close is close enough?
How close are they?
Carter's in the middle of the platform, so we'll say 50 feet right now.
And he looks up and he sees them.
Yeah.
And he looks at all of them, and he kind of like does like a little half smile and a cough, and he's like, "What's up?"
I fucking hate you. Oh my god.
Unacceptable.
I've had months to think about that.
That's
You know what?
you
I'm
had,
sorry. Percy, you don't get to do anything.
Yeah.
Because right after he does this.
Yeah, literally mid-word is what I was thinking
Yeah.
too. What's up?
So right as he does this, Carter begins to retch violently.
Unacceptable.
Black liquid
Absolutely.
spewing from his mouth. when the vomit stops, it is replaced by black needle-like excrants, about a foot long, that bend out of his mouth and around his skull, followed by another and another and another, until 8 spider-like claws are choking out of Carter's mouth and gripping his head. Then Carter begins to tear. Slowly at first, his bones and muscles groaning against an expanding pressure. And then there is a sickening snap as his jaw breaks. Then a louder one as his skull splits apart. And then, with a wet and grotesque sound too horrible to describe in words, Carter's body bisects from head down, blood and viscera hurling in all directions, bones splintering and clattering to the ground. And emerging from his ruinous remains is a loathsome black monster. Fibrous, leathery flesh, 3 arms ending in tentacles dripping in ichor, 2 muscular elephantine legs, 8 spider-like appendages protruding from its back. Where its head would be is a 4th tentacle, longer than the ones on the ends of its arms, this one with a mouth filled with needle-sharp teeth, and turned sideways in some twisted mockery of what a mouth should be. It stands roughly 10 feet tall, but then it begins to grow. In the blink of an eye, the blasphemous abomination before the party stands 30 feet tall. Exquisite. The sweetest of symphonies. The monster turns to the party. My condolences on your friend's demise. I know how sentimental you corporal reality-based primitives can be. Do any of you guys respond?
with guns.
I mean, do you just open fire?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I have all these words I was gonna read.
You could do them in
between
combat.
shots.
That's true.
Or
Okay.
like, I just don't understand why.
No,
I would-
sure, no,
Yeah.
totally. This is a role playing game. You role play.
Yeah.
All right, so
I look at my compatriots like on the sides of me. I just like fucking turn my hand into a gun. I fire
Same.
immediately. Fire. I'm gonna fire a powerful spell at it.
So
Is that okay?
yeah, let's sure, go for it.
Okay.
because I don't know about you, Will, but if I just saw some sort of eldritch horror climb out of the body of probably one of the people I hate the most, I would start
Fair.
blasting.
Agreed.
I just thought maybe you'd want to respond.
I cast remove curse. Doesn't
I'm just like, I hated
No.
that guy.
No, it does not.
I wanted to kill him.
I'll roll for Prim.
I'm just
And
gonna
then
shoot.
blast.
Prim crit failed.
Regular third
Prim
level.
is last.
Let's see how a fire does.
Ooh. Oh, the monster that I'm not gonna name. But I just did.
Bleep it out, B-Rye. Bleep it
You
out.
said. Just got a 22. So we'll see if y'all beat that.
32 minutes. I'll fucking try to remember that.
What did I just roll? Fuck.
Oh,
The flashbang dice were treating me so good until right now.
What'd you get?
You're rolling
They rolled-
flashbang dice?
I am. I rolled a 5 with my +3, so that's an 8 for me.
oh, that's what I got. I got an 8 as well.
Oh, you two roll off then.
I got a nat 20.
Okay, well this
Some weird-
kind of plays off with this move. So
Sure.
Yeah.
I rolled another 8.
I mean,
I got
literally,
a
you
12.
took initiative. You're like, fuck this. That's your nat 20.
It's like, no, kill it with fire.
Who won between the two of you?
I did.
Sebastian.
Seb.
All right, so then Seb and then Percy. Okay, cool. Sweet.
Yeah, do we get our attacks or do we just fall into
No, only Echo's gonna get that attack.
for sure?
Yeah. And I'm like, for me, I was like kind of iffy on like the surprise round with an entity that's essentially a god, but since he nat 20, I'm like, okay, it all plays kind of the way it would. So, what do you do?
I'm fireballing him. You need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh yeah, sure, no problem. Let me see. Okay, saves.
I wanted to fireball Gil really badly. It just didn't.
It didn't
It didn't end up working
pan out.
out, yeah, 'cause I
so this
tanked
is your
him.
first opportunity.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do some math here. Okay.
I'm going to bring it full circle to start doing fireballs.
So this is a 17
Okay.
to save. Is that a success
I
or
don't
fail?
know anymore. No, it's a fail.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
My save DC is very high. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shouldn't it be higher? I don't even know. Yeah, okay. I'm going to roll 8d6. I'm just going to do that over here.
You know what? I gotta book this.
God.
I didn't know what I was doing when I did
Fuck
this.
off. You take 25 fire damage,
Okay.
which I suspect will be 12.
You suspect correctly. So this fireball pops off right in this guy's face, and it does burn flesh away. But then that flesh kind of begins to heal a little bit, not fully, but a little bit. So he takes half damage. All right. Well, that's you're up next because you get the surprise round. So go ahead.
Neat. Who wants a tasty haste? Anybody want
Tasty haste.
Anybody want a tasty haste?
Tasty hasty.
I mean, Freeland, you can haste yourself, no?
I can. Yeah, I got my arm brace still.
I look at Percy and Primina, and I look at the big monster. It's like, does big monster, big monster, you want the haste?
Please don't give the big monster a haste.
Do you actually say that?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a response here.
Who wants a tasty haste? It's up for grabs. First come, first serve.
I mean, I'll take.
So he's willing?
To be hasted?
Yeah.
If you're gonna haste him, there's no negative to being hasted, is there?
I mean, if you need to
Not
role play
really.
this.
Well, yeah, but like, okay, so is gonna be able to understand if there's something about the spell that doesn't, you know what I mean? He's been alive for 1,000,000 years.
Yeah.
So, like, if you're willing to boost his AC and give him an extra attack, he's not going to say no. Otherwise, he'll resist.
Okay.
Echo, I swear to God,
I'm gonna cast haste on him.
if you haste this fucking unknowable thing, I'm gonna beat you up.
I'm gonna cast haste on him if he's down.
But
Why?
for what end? I don't understand.
Why are you doing this?
Because if I drop it, he has to spend a turn not doing shit.
I understand. I get it.
I just cast it on him and drop it immediately, and he wastes a turn.
I mean, it doesn't feel very good.
It says, when the spell ends, the target can't move or take actions until after its next turn, as a wave of lethargy sweeps over it.
Okay. Well, he's immune to exhaustion and paralyzed and petrified. So I don't think that'll work.
So does he say yeah or not?
Sure. I mean, he's not going to say no if you're going to haste him, but I think that's a terrible idea and you should not do it.
Who the fuck wants the haste? Does Primina want the haste?
She's actually a good candidate because she's got Dragon's Breath.
Her or me or you, Echo. It doesn't matter. Roll a d4.
Well, we don't have the problem that we had last fight. I'm going to haste Primina.
Okay.
What was the problem last fight?
AC immediately goes up by 2, right?
That I had to tank and get hit a whole bunch? Yeah. Willing creature that you can see within range until the spell ends. The target speed is doubled. It gains a +2 bonus to AC. It has advantage on dexterity saving throws. And it gains an additional action on each of its turns. That action can only be used to take the attack. One weapon attack only. Dash, disengage, hide, or use an object action.
Okay, so when she doesn't have breath, she'll get an extra attack on top of her multi 3. So
Right.
she'll get 4.
Right.
Okay, that sounds good. Anything else? Do you move?
Yeah, so we're just in a big, like, half circle area.
Yeah.
And the half circle ends flat side away from us.
Yes.
And it kind of goes into, like, a cliffside.
Yeah, so it's a bit into the cliffside. You guys do see that there are stairs on the left-hand side from where you guys are facing that seem to wrap up the cliff and up to the higher part of the island.
Okay, I'm going to start strafing to the right-hand side around the curve of this half circle.
Okay,
Away
sounds
from
good.
the party.
Gotcha.
Please don't crowd me.
Okay, so that's your turn and your surprise round.
Oh, I guess I use my bonus action to Blade Song, because that would be silly not to do.
Yes, absolutely. And you can fly now.
Yes.
Okay.
So I
So
move
I'm
40
going to
40
use
feet.
Nyara Leathertip's turns as an opportunity to read my script.
Excellent.
Your usefulness has reached its conclusion, I'm afraid. I do commend your efforts, though. I would not have been displeased at your success, but you are too late, and I will not allow you to interrupt His Majesty's well-earned annihilation. All will be unmade. The stars, the planets, the children, all of your loved ones. The very void itself will be as nothing. Myself included, of course.
And then he'll take his turn. So immediately, as he's speaking, a pool of darkness begins to extend around him in a 30-foot radius. And from this darkness, every once in a while, a black ichor kind of breaks the surface. Sometimes of a tendril that then dips back down, and sometimes of a screaming face that then dips back down.
Cool.
So, let's see, he is going to move forward, and as he does, the darkness creeps forward with him, and he's going to move forward in such a way that Primina, Seb, and Percy are all now standing on said darkness. And he's going to point at Sebastian. And he's going to say,
Come and bear witness, for I am Nyarlathotep, the crawling chaos, and where I walk is rent with the screams of nightmares.
and Seb, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, with advantage.
Sure.
Because of Hero's Feast.
Ooh, everybody loves that. Everybody loved that just now. Thumbs up from everyone.
So Will, I got a question for you.
Yes.
So the new sword I got, or my transformed sword, you want me to take the stats from the Holy Avenger, and part of that says you and all creatures within 10 feet of you have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects.
Yes.
Was that as something as well I get to use, or was it just okay? I wasn't sure it was just the damage stuff from the Holy Avenger. If I get that as well, so I
Yeah,
wanted to
no, you
ask
get
you.
that.
So
It's within how many feet? Remind me.
10
Like 60?
feet. Myself
10
in 10
feet?
feet, yeah. So it's just you have to be right next to me, pretty much.
Gotcha.
Wisdom saving throw. Oh, that's with all my pluses. That's a 26.
Ooh, that is a success. Not as good a success as you may think it was, but it succeeded. So you'll only take half damage here.
Okay.
Give me a second here. 8 plus 8 is 16, plus 11 is 27.
27.
Plus 4 is 31, plus 11 is 42,
Oh my goodness.
plus 7 is 49. So half of 49 is 24. 24
Damn.
necrotic damage.
Damn. Okay. Okay.
As-
Okay. I see you.
As the darkness itself, a face rises up and screams at you, and then clawed, or not clawed, but tentacled arms reach up and grip at you and seem to suck the life energy out of you. And then they recede as you resist.
Yeah. Okay.
That is his turn, but he also has legendary actions, which I'm going to pull up. Here we go.
Of course.
So while that's happening, Percy, while you're not paying attention, a tentacle from the darkness reaches up and attacks you.
Cool.
And when you get hit with it, you're like, I wish I was paying attention at all.
That's
I
17
was.
AC.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, so it's going to do...
If only I was hasted.
It's going to do 10
You didn't ask. You guys
psychic
tried.
damage. It's going to do 10 psychic damage
Okay.
as it wraps itself around you, and you are now grappled in this tentacle.
Cool.
Let me see. No, it's going to save the rest of its legendary actions. Next up is Sebastian.
Ooh.
You hear Percy cry out as she's grappled. By the way,
Mercy, no.
so while you're in this darkness, when you start your turn in this darkness, you automatically take damage from the aura as it's draining your life force.
Oh well, that's shitty.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So, 9 plus 12 is 21 necrotic damage.
Jesus.
Damn.
Now it's your turn.
No, so this aura around him, is it circling him completely, or is it just in front of him, or
It's circling him completely.
Okay. That's shitty, man. Okay.
Kind of shitty.
Very shitty. Well, I'm just going to try to do some big attacks on him right now.
Okay.
See what I can do here. First attack would be 22.
That hits.
Okay. He's not considered an aberration, though, huh?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, is he? Oh.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Very aberrant.
Okay.
He's about as aberrant as it gets.
That's true. Okay, so I am going, because I get extra damage because of that Holy Avenger.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to pop a smite on him as well. I'm going to do a 4th level smite. Okay, let me get all the dice I need here. Gonna be 47 damage for that first one.
Okay. Let me do some math.
And then I'm gonna do my second attack on him. That's going to be a 23.
Okay. Oh, that hits. Sorry, I thought you were saying 23 damage. Yeah, that hits.
So I'm going to do another. Ooh.
Like this guy's 30 feet tall, so I just feel you're like slashing
like,
at his ankles.
One for the Achilles. Let's see. That's 49 damage for that one.
Nice. All right.
That's so up against him. I don't want to move out of his way though, too, so I don't take damage at the beginning of the next turn. But then I'll take an opportunity attack. But I'm gonna chance
you
it.
don't want to do that.
Oh no? Okay.
No, you don't.
Okay. Thanks for the advice.
He's got 3 tentacled arms. Are you just waiting for someone to try that?
That's true. Yeah, I think that's my 2 attacks.
Okay, so we'll say your shining sword seems to do some amazing damage to him, and he reels back and hisses with pain, and the screams from the burbling darkness around him become more numerous and louder during your attacks. Next up is Percy. You are tendrilled up.
Am grappled, but that shouldn't affect
Your wild
if I
shape?
cast a spell from it, right?
No, unless you need to like do a visual component.
Oh, is that how it works? Do you mean visual or semantic?
Semantic. Yeah.
Semantic.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I do have semantic, so that I would have to break free of that first in order to use the semantic of it.
I'll double check, but I think so.
Because I know with like physical, like if I was meleeing, I could make an attack if I was grappled, but it's at disadvantage. So I'm wondering how does it affect my spell casting?
Restrained. You're also restrained. So 0, you can't benefit from the speed bonus. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. You have disadvantage on dex saving throws. No, you can cast spells.
Okay. So I'm gonna, like I'm probably like this. I'm gonna hold on to my my staff, and I would like to cast Sunburst. So I need to do a 60-foot radius sphere. Can I put it back enough that I don't like blind Sebastian or myself?
So basically, everyone in the sphere suffers from its consequences.
Yes.
Yeah. So you could put it behind Nyarlathotep,
right. Yeah.
and far enough away from you. Well, he's kind of up on Sebastian, so that might be more difficult.
Well, you said he's 30 foot tall, right? So
Yeah, he's
can I
30
put
It up in the
can I
air
put
high
it
enough?
up? Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Like basically, I'm gonna summon the sun right in front of his face.
Okay.
And blind him if I can. And he needs to make a Constitution 19 save.
Real quick, real quick before you do that, you do look at him and realize he doesn't have eyeballs.
Oh, okay.
Just wanted to throw that out there.
I mean, it doesn't have any sort of stipulation on like the creature needs to see it.
Really?
It just says each creature in that light must make a con save.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But remember, he doesn't have eyeballs, so his stat block might have a certain immunity.
From being blinded, you
You
mean?
might be immune to blindness.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Wink, wink.
You're welcome.
Oh, William.
Hey, man. I mean, I could have just let you do it.
Yeah, for sure.
You could have. I mean, the blindness wasn't what I was going for.
Oh, okay.
It
Just so you know.
was
Okay.
The damage.
I
But
wanted to be fair.
I mean, no, I appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. I'm still gonna do it because it's a big spell. So
Fuck yeah. Do it.
I'll do it.
Do I make a save? What's going on?
Yeah, Constitution 19 save.
Okay. Ooh. Okay, here we
Yes.
go. Bro, you are so fucking lucky. I want you to know I have a plus 13 to con saves. I rolled a
shit.
3. So
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so on a failed save, you're gonna take 12d6 radiant damage.
All right, you're just gonna have to give me the whole total.
Whole total is 38.
Nice. Yes, these horns chime.
I know, right?
They chimed when he appeared as well. It was dope as fuck. I will say it was very cool. So it does say on a failed save you take 12d6 radiant, and then you're blinded for a minute. But if you're
Immune to blind.
immune to that, then you're fine. And then if there's any other nasties in the area, they would also make it. But
There are no other nasties.
Just Carter chunks.
Is that it for your turn?
I mean, I don't super want to be.
I totally
grappled.
forgot. You were supposed to take the necrotic damage for starting your turn in his aura.
Yes, please.
So let me do that. Right now, Echo's the only one not in the aura. So that's 7 plus 11? No, not 11. That's 6. 13 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And you're still grappled and restrained.
I am grappled, and I can't break out of that on a bonus action, right?
Did
I would
use an
have
action.
to.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm worried because of all that damage that he did to Seb. But I don't know if I want a wild shape yet.
What's going on with this sun? Is it still there?
No, it's not a concentration spell, so it was a momentary, like supernova, basically, above him. I'll stay. I'll wait. Wild shape.
Okay.
See if that decision after this.
So a legendary action is going to be used between yours and Prim's turn. Through the tentacle that is holding you and restraining you, a psionic link between you and the crawling chaos is made, and there is a rending of your mind that breaks your ability to concentrate, and you take an automatic 3d12 psychic damage.
Hey. Okay. Maybe I should have just wild shaped.
18 plus 5 is 23 psychic damage. Prim, it's her turn. She's going to take damage for starting in the...
Not good.
So that's 7 plus 9, 16. Alrighty, and yeah, she's going to transform into a dragon. And she is going to rear up, take flight, and swoop down with a fire breath at this guy's head. So no one should be in danger of getting hit here because it's 30 feet in the air. This, I believe, is a dex save. I'll look this up. Oh, there it is. And it's okay. He succeeds with a 19 plus 10, so it is 13d6.
Got it. Rolled.
Hit it.
It didn't do it.
Oh no.
Oh, no, it did. It just lagged really bad. 40.
Nice. Ooh. Okay. Next up is Echo. You're not in the aura. You do not take damage.
Okay, so Percy's grappled.
Yes.
And is the grapple because she's like in its territory as well? Like
I have
she
like
within
a tentacle around me, right?
It's happening in the territory. You're not sure. You're not sure if it's like within that 30-foot aura that happened because of that, or if it can happen outside of that.
Okay, how I guess how close is Percy to the creature itself?
I'm imagining within 15 feet because I don't think Percy would have been that far away from Seb before Nyarlathotep rolled up.
Okay.
Probably not.
And is she within 10 feet of Seb then?
Yes, we'll say yes.
Well, then I can't save you without killing my friend.
It's okay. I
All right.
I have plans.
Okay, does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Okay. It's a normal spell or a normal attack, so I do the D8. There goes my phone. Bye, phone. 5 plus 2 is 7 plus 6 is 13 plus this d4. 15 damage on that one.
Okay,
Mixed
and
varieties.
You're gonna do multiple attacks, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna do one more.
And that was 15.
Yes.
And what type of damage was it?
Shit. 2 of it was cold damage. A bunch of it was
2 of the damage was cold damage.
Yeah,
Okay.
and the rest of it, I guess, is force damage.
Okay, for sure.
So it's frosty force damage, and then I'm going to shoot a firebolt of force damage at it.
Okay.
And that's gonna be at plus 11. It's gonna be 21 to hit.
21 to hit. Okay.
That is
That
gonna
hits.
be 21 damage.
Wow, nice. Okay. Yeah, you notice the force damage is having a good effect. Like it's not being halved like the fire was.
Okay. I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna get like quarter, like 90 degrees away from the party, and I'm gonna fly 20 feet into the air.
Okay, sounds good. It's Nyarlathotep's turn, and he says,
Azathoth will suffer nothing but the oneness of itself.
and then he's gonna roll to see if he recharges that last ability. He does. The question is, who do I want to use it on? Or do I want to use it? Because I could do this other really powerful thing. No, I'm going to do this other really fucking powerful thing. With his tentacle-ended arms, he's going to reach out and strike both Sebastian and Percy because he's got a nice 15-foot reach. Sebastian, this is going to be against your AC. There we go, yeah. Oh, God. It's tucked in the corner. I can't see what it is. I'm going to re-roll a different die. That one's lost forever. 15 plus 14 is 29.
Oh my god, yeah, that's it.
And
Ouchie.
Percy, a 7 plus 15 is 22. So both hit. Okay, so first, Sebastian. Sorry, I was reading something. 12 plus 3 is 15. Plus 10. 25 necrotic damage, and make a constitution saving throw.
Both of us, or just Seb?
Right now I'm just doing Seb.
That's what I thought.
21.
Success. I won't tell you what happens because nothing happens to you. Percy. It's 14 plus... Holy shit. 29 plus 4. 33 necrotic damage. You make a constitution saving throw.
Constitution. That's gonna be a 13.
That's a fail. Your maximum HP has been decreased by 33.
Okay.
Not this shit.
He will stay where he's at, and with his legendary action, he will make an attack on Primina with that third tentacled arm of his. And he'll probably hit.
She gets +2 to her AC right now.
That's good to know, because that might make the difference. So it's a 13 plus 15, which is 28. With the +2, she has a 22, so it hits.
Fuck.
And this tentacle is big and strong enough to wrangle even a huge creature like her. So she's going to take some psychic damage from this tentacle that's physically attached to his body. And let's see here. But it's going to operate exactly like the one coming out of the pool. It's going to do 11 damage of psychic to her. So that, and now she's grappled in midair in his arm. Next up is Sebastian.
I'll take that damage now.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, you will.
Good things happening.
11 plus. I rolled pretty low. 17 total necrotic damage.
Slow, yeah. How's he? I mean, do we get a sense if we're really even doing much to this guy?
In this case, no. No, you did not.
Huh?
He is the crawling chaos.
He is the crawling chaos, yeah. This
The stalker beyond the stars. The man in black.
Tentacle penis.
Tentacle penis. 3 of them.
Oh, no.
And then more if he wants them in the aura.
Oh no.
Alright, here we go. Oh, I was gonna see if I can save my haste brace for later, but I think I need to use it
Motherfuckers,
now.
you're fighting Nyarlathotep and you're trying to save shit.
Well, the thing is,
You
like,
guys
I
are
don't.
worse than playing an RPG trying to save your elixirs.
No,
I did a
no,
haste.
trust me. There's 2 different things I was thinking about using against them. I was like, okay, I one or the other. Which one do I want to use now? Because I don't know what we're gonna face after this. So I
Use
have
it
a feeling we're still
all,
got shit
Sam.
coming our way. I really don't think this is the last of it.
Yeah,
I just
do
I
that
have
one,
this-
not the fire one. Because remember, he was
No,
like,
yeah.
I am the crawling cat. I shot him. He's like, ah! That only hurt half as much as I thought it would.
Yep. So I'm using my
Your haste
bonus
brace.
to turn my haste brace.
Okay, cool.
Now I'll get 3 attacks.
Good for
I'm
you.
just gonna just start swiping at this fool.
That's what I would do.
What I can do.
Give myself a little case of the hasties. Start swinging.
So that's a 29 to hit.
Uh-huh.
Have to start using some more.
I'm just
smites
curious,
here.
what's your HP at this point? I feel like
Mine
you've
is-
taken some damage.
Oh no, I'm at 83 from 179.
Okay, so you're just about bloodied. You're bloodied. No, you
Oh,
are
I'm bloodied, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's see. Let's do some damage. Hopefully. Get all the right dice here.
Sebastian's haste patch should have been a pasty this whole time. Hasty paste. Hasty
It
pasty.
could be a pasty.
put
Or
a
a hasty pasty.
He put a pasty on every time he does it. It would have been weird.
I mean,
It would have made the show that much more erotic.
it would have been very good, yeah. Think of the fan art, be right? Of just
thinking of
Seb
it.
with some hasty pasties.
I got fan art going on in my brain right now about it.
That's 52 damage on that one. I used another 3rd level smite.
Oh, you already rolled the attack and stuff and it hit?
Yeah, it was, what was it?
I know,
Like said,
I'm gonna
29?
let you do all the damage you're gonna do. I'm gonna add it up and then I'll subtract it.
Okay.
Yeah. And that was a level what?
That was level 3 smite.
Wow.
With the Holy Avenger, because I got the 2 D10s on the Holy Avenger, and then my D8 for the sword and stuff. So, all right, second attack. Oh shit! Roll the same thing. 16 plus 13, so 29.
That hits.
Okay. Level. $46 on that one.
Total damage?
Yep.
Okay. So
And
that's
then,
it's 98 total so far.
so one more swing here. That's a crit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck this man up.
It's a good time to crit.
Yeah, sorry, I gotta write this shit down. Of course, I'm gonna use a smite for this one too. Okay. Of course,
Naturally.
I got to, man. Yeah.
Naturally.
You crit as a paladin, you got it. You know, you got to use those smites.
That's what they're there for.
113.
That single one was a 113?
That crit.
Okay.
I doubled my dice already. So.
Okay.
God
cool.
damn.
Because you figure it's a 4th level smite, right? So that's
So
what
you did
5
211 damage in a single turn.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Fuck yes.
Neat.
Go off, king.
Actually. Oh shit. Let's hope he doesn't kill me next round.
Okay.
I hope
Because I'm right there where like he could take me down in one more round. So
And it is Percy's turn. You're still grappled.
Yes. I take damage, do I not?
Oh, you do. Thank you.
Let's hope he doesn't knock me down right now, because then bad things will start happening.
8. 21 necrotic damage.
Ooh, so fucking close. Guys. So fucking close, but I'm still alive. I'm gonna, I'll look at Sebastian and just see him being the badass motherfucker that he is.
Yeah, this shining warrior against this
Just lights flashing
necrotic
everywhere. It's like,
monstrosity.
And I'll just look at him and just be like, it's up to you, Seb. And I'm gonna cast heal on him
oh
Oh shit.
at 7th level.
shit.
So you're gonna get 80 HP back.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
Nice indeed.
Fuck
And you're
yeah.
planning on going down, basically.
And then I'm going to wild shape into the galactic elemental.
Okay.
So like the he's got me all wrapped up. I say that to Seb, and then like kind of the darkness starts to like go all over my body, and then and then it kind of changes to look like space and stars and everything like that, and it kind of looks like you know when they go to hyperdrive in Star Wars, like how the stars like start and then they start like streaming, like that's
Yeah.
kind of what they look like. And then I will wild shape into the galactic elemental, and I can't be grappled as the galactic elemental.
Oh, nice.
So
'Cause
I'm
you're
just gonna like
semi-incorporeal, yeah.
yes. So I'm just gonna like back up and fly. So I don't provoke opportunity attacks. Mm-hmm. So I'm just going to get as far out of his reach as I can. I can fly 100 feet. So let's just say I'm gonna
fly
get
100 feet in the air if you want.
yeah. I'll get like 70 back, and I'll like start to prepare, I guess.
Okay. Sounds good. So, well, shit. Legendary action. He was going to use it on you, Percy. Now he can't. So, Prim. Or wait, does he want to grab Seb? I think he's going to grab Sebastian. Yeah, he's going to grab Sebastian with one of his pool tentacles. That is a 15 plus 8, so that's 22 to AC, right?
23.
23 to AC.
I have a 24 with my haste.
Okay, so, so the tentacle misses.
Thank God for haste.
It's Prim's turn. Prim is grappled. Prim's going to spend a turn trying to escape this grapple with a strength check, which she has a very, very big one. I picture her just clawing and biting at the tentacle around her. She fails, though. 15 is not going to do it.
She still gets to take an attack action this turn.
Even if she attempts to escape?
Yeah, she gets 2 actions that can be used for attack. So she attempts an escape, and then she can use one, like, do 1 claw attack or whatever.
Oh, okay. So she gets a single instead of the 4?
I don't know if she can, like, stab the thing that's got her or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
I think they're at disadvantage, but yeah, let's do this. She will try and take a bite out of the tentacles. At disadvantage. Oh, she rolled really well. I think she hits. Plus 11, yeah, she definitely hits. For 2d10 plus 6. 18 damage.
Nice.
Okay. Next up is Echo.
Okay, I think this is the 3rd turn with haste up. Yeah.
It lasts 10 turns, right?
Yes, but I presume this will be a long one. Is this thing's not really moving around, huh?
So far, he hasn't needed to, so he hasn't.
Okay, I'm gonna swoop down to within 30 feet of its base, and I'm gonna cast Mordenkainen's Faithful Hound at 4th level, just down at the bottom of it, like right next to it.
Okay, so you're putting an invisible hound right next to him.
I conjure a phantom watchdog in an unoccupied space that you can see within range, where it remains for the duration until you dismiss it as an action or until you move more than 100 feet away from it. The hound is invisible to all creatures except you and can't be harmed. When a small or larger creature comes within 30 feet of it... Oh, wait, this thing is gargantuan, huh? When a small or larger... Oh, no,
Yeah.
no, this is any creature, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
It's not a proper noun larger.
Gotcha.
Comes within 30 feet of it without first speaking the password that you specify. The hound starts barking. The hound sees invisible creatures. At the start of each of your turns, the hound attempts to bite one creature within 5 feet of it that is hostile to me. The hound's attack bonus is equal to your spellcasting ability modifier plus your proficiency bonus. On a hit, it deals 4d8 piercing damage. So
Okay.
I'm just going to let this dog just chill at the bottom.
Okay. Well, you keep saying bottom. Bottom of where?
Like its base, wherever it's standing, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's 30 feet away from his feet is what you're saying.
I have to be within 30 feet of the casting point. So I get not as far away as I can with putting this thing at the adjacent space. And
Okay, so it's right next to him, invisible. And when does it get a turn to bite? Just let me know.
At the start of each of my turns.
Okay.
So next turn.
And how far away is the range of your dog? Because your dog can't move, right?
The dog's not going to move. It's going to just be there.
It can only attack things within 5 feet of it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And it's attacking now?
No.
Okay.
It'll attack. It'll attack next turn.
Next turn. Gotcha.
Can I do
He doesn't know it's there, so.
any bonus action stuff here? Let me look at my bonus actions. Not really. I'm just going to use the dash action to get farther back away.
Okay. You were within his reach. That will be an opportunity attack.
Oh, what?
He's 15 feet.
Oh God. Then I'm gonna use the disengage
It's a bonus
action
action.
as a
There we
bonus action instead, and move back as far as I can
There
out
you
of
go.
his range again.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't need
40
to
feet.
do all that extra movement. My haste is still up, so she's cool there. And yeah, that's it for my turn. Hopefully that does some cool stuff.
Okay.
He doesn't know about it. It's invisible as fuck. That's Echo's turn. That's all I'm gonna be doing.
No problem. All right, so now it is Nyarlathotep's turn. Before his turn, he'll use the legendary action, and he will. He's got Percy, or he's got Prim in his grip, so he's going to use that shatter concentration before his turn, because on his turn, his stuff recharges. So she's going to automatically take 3d12 damage. So that's 12 plus 7, so 19. Okay. All right. So on his turn, he is going to use his Finger of Doom ability and point it at Seb, who needs to make a Wisdom saving throw
With advantage.
with advantage.
Well, the first one's a 13. Ooh. Let's see. Oh, and that's a 24 on that next one.
24 is a success.
Ooh, thank God for that advantage.
Take half damage. Get all these together. So 6 plus 7 is 13, plus 10 is 23. Plus 10 is 33, plus 8 is 41, sorry. Plus 2 is 43. So 43 cut in half is 21. 21 necrotic damage. You're lucky that shit hasn't hit you, dude. Both those you succeeded on.
Yeah.
That's it for his turn, but he'll use a legendary action to try and grapple you.
Okay.
So this is going to be against your AC, Seb.
Okay.
25.
That's it.
All right, so this is going to do a d8 plus 8. So this is 11 psychic damage, and you are now grappled. And you're being held at a 15-foot distance from him. Seb, it's your turn. You are counted in his aura because Zora is an extension of himself, so you're also going to take the automatic 6d6. So it's 10, 11 plus 5. So 16 necrotic damage. Okay, now it's your turn.
Okay. Well, I guess. Well, I'll see if I can bust out of this grapple here. One of my actions. So I have hopefully I get out of it because I have an extra action from the haste.
Mm-hmm.
So let me see if I can bust out of this thing. Yeah. See if I can get out of this grapple.
Okay. So the grapple is a contest, right? You guys have to remind me. I can never fucking remember.
Yeah, it's strength for the person doing the grapple, and it's dex or strength for the person trying to escape the grapple.
So can you beat? Yeah, you'll beat this. A 9.
Oh, that's all.
I rolled an 8, then my +5. So
Oh, okay.
13.
I was like, damn.
That was
Okay, cool. Yeah, you break free.
Okay,
You land 15 feet away from it.
15 feet out. Taking that automatic damage at the beginning of each turn, but that's how I do most of my damage is up close and personal, so I guess I'll get up close and personal again. Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Got one more attack. Oh, shit. An 18. I rolled a 5 plus 13. 18?
That hits.
Woohoo! Okay, I am running out of smites here, but I'm going to use them up, so...
Smite this evil shit, my man.
There goes, I'm out of 4th level, and I just used my last 3rd level. Let's see what we can do. Oops. One dice here.
Sounded heavy as fuck.
It's 55.
Damage?
Yeah, 55 damage.
Okay. So how do you want to make this epic attack?
So how high up was he holding me? Like, was he holding like pretty high up? So
Yeah.
I'm saying, as I'm falling, maybe like I can try to fall towards him.
Yeah, you
like
fall
stab
like 20
my
feet.
stab my sword into him as I'm falling down, kind of like you see in the old pirate movies how they cut down the sail.
Okay, sure.
Kinda
Yeah,
do that
you
against
do-
his
you do
front or
like
his side.
You kind of gut him, if you will, if
Yeah,
he had
just like-
guts to be gutted.
Kind of falling and kind of like just swing myself over to him, just stab my sword into him, and just try to ride the sword and just kind of
Okay.
like jag
Oh,
it
yeah.
in and out as I'm going down.
So you do that, and then you land down into the aura, and black ichor comes spilling out of his eviscerated body, and his size begins to shrink, and his aura begins to recede, and Prim in dragon form is kind of dropped out of the tentacle, and he begins to like melt down into his ooze pool, if you will, and he says,
I will give you courtesy. I will end your meager excuse for an existence before you would face your failure.
and he melts completely into his pool, and his pool contracts until it's about 15 feet across. And then first one, and then another, and then another, and another of his spider legs on his back emerge from the pool, and following them is the body of what can only be described as a twisted and horror nightmare version of a spider.
It's a second phase, guys.
Your turn's over, Seb. It is now Percy's turn. You saw all this happen from above.
I did, and it's all fucked up.
This spider is a huge aberration. We'll say it's about 20 feet by 20 feet.
So I have an idea that I would like to float past Echo, because I feel like we've maybe discussed things like battle plans before, like, you know, in our transit. How would you feel about because you've kind of been hitting him from a distance anyways.
Yeah.
I'm planning on hit and running this full. How do you feel about like dragon riding on my back and like flying with me and basically attacking this dude from my back with me flying around and shit?
I mean, that sounds dope.
Hell yeah.
And I feel like maybe we've talked about this before, so I'm gonna swoop down. I'm gonna like swoop down to the side of like Echo, and
I'm flying.
oh, you are? Can I?
Yeah.
Can I just go under Echo? Like, can I scoop him?
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, like all of this being like we've talked about this before, and I didn't just make it up right now. And so I scoop him up, and I'm gonna go within 30 feet of him, so not to provoke any sort of opportunity attacks or to endanger Echo.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to blow out a radiant beam from my beak. Can you give me a dexterity saving throw?
Me, okay.
Yes.
Caw, caw.
Caw.
Let me new stat block, guys. So sorry, give me a second. I gotta adjust.
New stat block. Who dis?
So this was a 19 plus 8, so it is a success.
It
I imagine
does
at
succeed.
27.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give you some radiant damage on the failed save.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm hungry. I'm really hungry.
Yeah, you want like soft shell crab right now?
Yeah, that sounds good.
You want like 35 damage of radiant?
Is that after it's been halved?
Eat that shit.
No, that's full. So 35 would be what,
17.
like 17 half?
Okay. Alrighty.
And
You breathe radiant energy upon it.
So I blast him,
quickly
and I'll-
with its spider legs. It like kind of skitters to the side.
Okay. And then I'll move. I have 30 feet left. I'll strafe with Echo on my back away, just so he's not in danger.
We're gonna have to talk about some positioning here. Okay, so
Yes.
where are you guys?
In the
I
sky.
imagine.
Yeah, how high?
we're high.
Sky high.
I need feet.
So I flew.
That's weird. Don't bring your kinks on this show.
I flew basically, so I could fly 100. I probably flew like 20 or 30 up and then 70 back, so I could like be away from this dude.
Okay.
And then right now I flew 70 towards him, so I could be
then
within
you
30
strafed
feet
back.
of him. And then I'm gonna
30
strafe
feet.
back. Yeah,
Okay.
but we're still 30 in the air.
Okay, I get you.
Like
I see.
high,
I see
I
where
mean.
yeah. So you're 30 feet up, 30 feet back.
Yes.
Basically, are you on the opposite side of him of Seb and Prim? Is that what you're saying?
Let's just say we're on like the side. So if they're cardinal direction north, we're like east. Like we're
Okay.
like, kind of pie shaped.
Okay, I can make this work. It's Prim's turn, and well, she's gonna charge in head first. She's still hasted, right?
Yep.
So she's gonna do her quadruple attack. So the one attack she'll double up on will be the bite. So 2 bites, a claw, and a tail move.
Nom nom nom.
Let me try and get my D20 game figured out, because this one D20 just escaped forever.
Gotta shake that tower.
Okay. So with the 2 head attacks. 1 misses, 1 is a success. And then bite is a crit fail, and then claw. Ooh, that's a fail as well. So she only hits with 1 head. 1 bite. Where's my other D10? So 2 D10s. 8 plus that's 11 plus 6 is 17 magical piercing damage
All
to the
haste
spider
based
monstrosity.
damage. She
Huh?
should not be hitting without haste.
Seriously. Okay. So she does minimal damage to this thing, as it's just too fast for her, even in her hasted state.
She leveled up and became a dragon just to suck in every single fight.
She didn't suck. She hit the Guildmaster hardcore with that breath.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she did
Okay,
massive
yeah.
damage. Talk shit on Prim. All right, so next up is Echo.
Me.
You're on the back. So you don't control your movement at this point unless you leave the back of Percy.
Okay, it's still one creature down there, right?
Yes.
Okay, my dog's gonna bite it.
Oh, this will be the first time it's happening. All right.
Yeah, so I guess I still roll.
What the fuck? There's a dog there?
No one hears it. It's barking like crazy though. I'm like, shh, come on. It's just me. I know about it.
You can see the dog, though,
I
right?
can see and I'm the only one that can see and hear the dog.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, damn, if no one can see it and hear it, how do we even know it's a dog?
Yeah, it's not a dog. It's a Komodo dragon.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's
Very
right.
nice.
Yeah.
Let's see. At the start of each of your turns, the hound attempts to bite one creature within 5 feet. Yeah, so I roll a d20. My dog critted.
Ooh.
My dog
Nice.
did a critty. So that's
yes.
8d8. I'm not even going to roll that. I'm just going to...
Oh,
Load that
okay. Yeah.
into-
What kind of damage?
magical piercing damage.
Nice.
Because it's a dog.
Magic dog.
44 damage. For the dog.
Whoa.
Damn.
Goddamn, dude.
Oh, yeah. Sick bite, you dog. Got him right in the junk.
All right, yeah. He feels that, and he's not happy about it. He cannot interact with this dog, though, right? It's uninteractable?
Yeah, apparently not.
Okay.
It's a phantom watchdog.
Okay.
I just have to stay within 100 feet of it. That's the
All
only
right.
parameter here. It's no concentration, so I get to keep that up, and it's not taking my action. So I'm just going to shoot this thing with attacks from the back of my bird dragon.
Okay.
Yes.
That's 17 plus 12.
Hits.
Oh.
And then I'll do my my firebolt one. Is a 9 plus 11 is a 20. So those both hit, right?
Yes.
Okay, here's the firebolt damage. It's force 3d10. Pretty bad. That's 9 plus 4. 13 damage for the firebolt. And then for my regular attack, 5, 11, 12, 14. 2 of it's cold for the second attack.
Okay. Can you give me the total damage?
Yeah, no. I forgot what I said for the first one. What did I
Okay.
say for-
Well, I got 14. You said 2 of it cold, so...
I rolled a
And what was
9 force damage.
Okay.
9. Oh, plus.
You're doing force and cold.
13 force damage.
Okay.
12 more force damage and 2 cold damage total.
Okay. I understand.
Neat.
Good job.
Thanks.
As you're okay, so this thing's getting rained down on from semi above itself.
Yeah.
I mean, this thing is 20 feet tall still.
I say yeehaw. Yeehaw, beach.
It is going to move. It's going to strafe towards in the direction of Percy and Echo.
Oh no. We're drawing aggro.
It is going to maneuver in a way that no natural creature should and face its belly upwards towards in a direction that both Percy and Echo can see, and Prim and Sebastian can also see. And on its belly, at its center, is that sidewards needle teeth mouth,
Yeah.
and all around it are countless amounts of eyes. And everyone who can see it make a DC 17 wisdom saving throw.
With advantage.
Okay, neat.
Yes, sure, with advantage.
Oh, cool. Well, great. My first one was a 17 plus 8.
So you're good.
The second
Flashing
one was a
eyes.
7.
I got a 27.
Okay, that's good.
Thank God for advantage. I got a 10 for the
yeah.
first one, but then I got a 17 for the second, so hopefully that still does something.
Heroes fees.
17 is the save.
Yeah, 17
seven-
is the save.
that's
You got
right. Oh.
17 at least?
Oh, yeah. Yes,
Okay.
I rolled a 17. So.
Okay. So you guys feel when you guys are witness to this visage of his, you guys feel this creeping paralytic horror kind of crawling over you, but then you guys manage to resist it. That's his turn. He will use a legendary action though. Actually, no, he won't, because I don't think he can reach anybody. His reach is now only 10 feet instead of 15 feet. So in that case, he will not do anything. And next up is Sebastian. Damn, everyone saved. Hey, Hero's Feast, is that just advantage on all saves? Is that what that is?
No, we're
wisdom.
also immune to being frightened. So if you were gonna try to scare us, they wouldn't have
This
worked.
was paralysis, not frightened, but yeah.
Oh, then it's immune to poison and frighten, and then you get the
Nice.
wisdom saving
Very
throws with advantage.
The advantage is only on wisdom saves?
Yeah.
How fortuitous.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
So Sebastian's gonna. He like went after he did his attack last time. He landed like on the superhero land where he landed on his knees and his hand. And he's gonna look up. He's like, "Oh, come on, man!" He jumps up. He's gonna touch himself on the chest, heal himself up a little bit, using
Okay.
one of his actions. He's going to use his lay of hands
Okay.
to heal up
How
a little
much?
bit. I'm gonna use 50 of my 75, so it leaves me still with a pool of 25. Jesus.
What does that put your current HP at?
Back up to 165. I've taken some shit full of damage, dude.
You got some good heals going.
Yeah, I got
Literally,
the-
you've been healed.
I would've been down.
130.
Yeah, I would have been down for sure.
Yeah.
That's why I did it before I changed.
And then, how far out am I at this point? Probably like what,
We'll say
15
you
feet
were
or something.
20 feet from him.
20 feet.
Yeah.
Would he have gotten any sort of like opportunity attack when he did his nasty skitter thing?
No, he's got an ability where he can move without provoking. It's all in spindly legs.
Yeah, you think he's zagging, and you think he's gonna zig,
Yeah.
but you can't really get him.
He's doing that nasty, like, twitchy movement that they do in horror movies.
Yeah,
That's exactly right, yeah.
some ankle breaking stuff, you know, some kneecap popping left to right, sort of shit.
Let's tear your fucking ACL trying to look at this man.
Yeah,
So
Just out of curiosity, how many spell slots you got left?
All a damn.
I
no
meant,
way,
I
you
meant
used a
Seb,
6.
but yeah.
Oh,
or a 7.
I
You
got-
used a 7.
You did, you healed.
here's the 7th. And an 8th.
Oh shit, that's right.
4 first levels and 2 second levels.
Okay. Oh, wow.
So-
Okay. You're at the bottom.
I
of the
used all
well.
my I used all my big ones already.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, do my specialty. I'm gonna run up on it and use my one left action to attack it. So I'm gonna run up on it and swing.
Okay.
What I could do.
So you get a singular attack.
Yeah. 16 plus 13, 29 to hit.
That hits.
All right. 38 damage.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Not as good as some of them less damages, but yeah.
Well,
doubt it's gonna be that
my
good
smite.
ever again.
3 of my 8s were a 1
Ooh,
on my smite. I
Tasty.
got 4 of them.
tasty bad damage rolls.
Yeah. Or no, I got 3 of them. Yeah.
That was fun. Now what do we do?
So next up is Percy.
Oh, cool.
Let me see if I recharge my BAMs.
Oh, wait. Before your turn, legendary action.
Oh, yeah.
Since someone's in range.
Yeah.
Hey, Seb. It is going to attempt to bite you with that horrible, horrible mouth up underneath it. That is a 27.
Ooh, yep.
Okay, so it's going to do a lot of damage.
Seb is just tanking like always.
Okay, that's 8 plus 10 is 18 plus 3 is 22. Or 21, sorry. And then plus 6 is 28 magical piercing damage.
Oy. Okay.
Now, Percy, it's your turn.
Okay, I did roll a 6, so my beam is back.
Nice.
Okay, nice.
I will drive by this fool and do this and do the same. A radiant beam. So a DC 15 dex save.
Oh,
Yeah, I
last time
imagine.
he did this move, he was in his other form, wasn't he?
Yes.
Okay, because I was like, well, I don't remember Dex mod. Okay. Yes, that was it. Well, this is a 17.
Yep, that'll do it. But this
Okay.
is half damage.
And this thing's getting bombed on right now. Just fucking force shots, radiant beam breath, fucking dragon bites, and Sebastian smites.
I'm just firing lemons off the back of a bird dragon.
39 divided
half.
would be, what, 18?
18, yeah. Oh, that's an easy one to calculate. Nice.
We are all its father.
Anything else?
And then I'll fly 30 feet straight up.
Okay, so you said you did a drive-by, and then now you're 30 feet above him?
Yeah.
Okay, and do you mean 30 feet in the air, or 30
Yes.
feet above him?
Because he's 20 feet high, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he is. Yes.
So we'd be 50 feet in the air?
Yeah,
We'd be 50 feet in the air. Yes.
All right. It's Prim's turn.
Is any of its creepy legs getting like shot off or whatever?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Prim is still a dragon, and she
She
doesn't want
she says so to everyone. I'm a dragon.
she still hasted, so she's gonna try and capitalize on those moves.
Yep.
And she's gonna roll up with Seb and bite. That is so sad. Bite again. I rolled a 5 and a 6.
Yeah.
Claws.
Those are numbers on the D20, so that makes
Hey,
sense.
she hits with the claws. She rolled a 19.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
And tail. Oh, she hits with tail. Tail and
Yes.
claws hit.
He's like, don't bite me. Stop.
Okay, so we got 2d6 plus 6. She does some damage, but this thing isn't bleeding like the old form was.
Neat.
Next up is Echo. You're 30 feet above your left up.
Do a dog save, Will.
No, he moved.
How far did he move?
He moved like 25 feet.
Aw. It's bogus.
In the dog.
He's trying to
move?
get everyone with his paralyzer.
Dog can't move. Okay. Well, that was cool dog damage, though.
It was. You crit. Like you couldn't ask for a better showing.
No, I mean 2 hits would have been a better showing, I guess.
No, because 2 crits might not have even equaled that crit.
No, oh, I mean just 2. Okay, yeah. I'll just take 2 shots at it. I'm not gonna do anything too crazy yet. Thinking about doing some crazy shit. That's a 19 firebolt and another 18. So those 2, that's pretty good. 19, 18. We're good.
Oh yeah, those hit.
Okay, so 3d10 for the firebolt.
I read this wrong. I haven't been playing him to his full capacity.
Oh dang! you
This
better-
changes this turn.
Yeah, it's
no.
fine.
Oh, and I still have a legendary action that I'm going to do right before this.
Okay, here's some results. That's
Good
12
things.
plus
Good
9.
things coming our way, guys.
That's 15 plus 2. Okay, 17 force damage
Okay. Plus.
plus a bunch of more stuff happening right now. 8 plus, so it's 2, 8, 10. Oh. D4 got stuck in the dice tower. It's a 2.
So 17 plus 2?
17 plus 12.
So 29.
Yeah.
And that's all force?
2 of it's cold.
2 of it's cold. So, okay.
In the top of my majestic bird.
All right.
Just straddling
yeah,
the
you guys
galaxy.
are you're unleashing upon him. It's impossible to tell due to his, not being of this reality if he's bleeding or bloodied or broken, but you guys are definitely doing the damage.
I ride my dragon above my dog. I bring Percy over to the dog.
But
above
Percy's
the
not a
dog.
dragon. Percy, don't you look like a giant phoenix thing?
Yeah, like a dragon bird.
I've been saying bird dragon.
Okay.
It's
dragon
basically
fine.
that, yeah.
Legendary action. Sebastian.
Yeah.
Bite. 28.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Can I use my reaction?
I need to draw aggro.
What is your reaction? What does it do?
Want to bust shield. And plus 5 bonus to AC, so it'd put me at 29.
Shield. Oh, like the spell shield? Where are you getting that?
He has
My
that.
spell list.
Really? Oh,
You
you
get
get
to
from
use
your guardian thing. Huh?
Level 1 spells.
Nice. Yeah, burn it. Level 1
burning
spell. Oh shit!
Nice.
Something's going on with my computer.
No.
Stop doing that, computer. Okay, I'm back.
What's that fucking scene I've been seeing memes of where the Windows automatically updates when they like
Oh,
need to do some
that's in
important
the
shit?
Right.
That's for Space Force, I think, the Netflix show.
That's just funny.
So these needle-like teeth come for you, and you put up the shield and keep it back.
Yeah.
Now it's Lethotep's turn. So I didn't see here that this guy can use that paralyzer thing as well as make 3 attacks. I thought it was one of the other.
Well, shit.
Everyone make a wisdom saving throw. Y'all have an advantage. So
Just remembered.
well, I read it right now. I was like, wait a minute. Okay.
No, I just near Lethotep. He's like, oh yeah, it's been a while.
Wait, I could do both of these. So Prim succeeds.
It's a 17 save, right?
Yes.
I saved with
Yeah.
my first roll.
Yeah, 19.
Yeah, I rolled 1 less. Okay, we're
Figured.
good. 13 plus 8.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to fail with advantage plus all the bonuses. And stuff.
Yay. You keep your madness, crawler.
And then it's going to do a bite double claw situation, and I guess it's gonna do it on Prim now since like Seb has a shield up this turn. When does
Seb's
that
like,
end? That ends
"That's
on your
fine."
turn, right?
Works for me.
Actually, no. What's your AC?
It is 29 right now.
Oh, that's really high. He would have to roll. Yeah, reasonably high. Yeah, Prim. Prim might die, guys. Sorry.
Oh, so he can attack me.
That'll free up a concentration spell.
Because everything is going to be focused on Prim probably until that shield drops. So here comes the bite. That is a crit.
Hey.
And then claw and claw. One's a hit, one's a fail. When I rolled a 2. Right. So let's start with the crit because it's going to be 8d8 or 8d10.
I'll do 8d10
8d10, please. Plus 6. So it's 85 damage.
Breland has a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I was thinking, I don't know, because I already used a reaction for my shield, and I know I have a channel divinity, which as a reaction I can do something.
Nope.
Okay, didn't think so. Thought I'd ask anyways though.
Bummer.
So Dragon, that is Primina, roars in almost a scream as 85 damage is done to her, and she's bloodied. And now it has a chance for a legendary action, and it's going to continue attacking Prim with a bite. This hits. I rolled a 19.
Cool. I don't like this.
Damn it! This thing keeps catching. All right, I'm gonna re-roll because that's. Oh shit! I rolled 2 10s. 2 10s plus 11 is 31. Plus 6 is 38 damage. And she is down to 62 life left.
Oh, okay, she's fine.
Oh, that's not bad.
She had 290 at the beginning of this.
I'm rolling around with like 80 of these motherfucking hit points that you guys are just like touting everywhere over me, okay? Every hit on my life is a threat to this character.
Seb, it's your turn. Your shield drops.
Yep.
Basically, one more turn. If Nyarlathotep gets another turn, like there's almost no way Prim will make it.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing that out there.
I can't help her because she's too big.
Yeah, because Nyar did basically about 140 damage to her.
She's 1 size larger than me or 2?
She's huge.
She's 2 sizes larger?
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. That's too big.
What were you trying to do?
I can teleport people around if they have to be 1 size bigger.
I mean, you could tell her to transform back.
Fuck. And then shoot with the Arbalast pistol and die.
Excuse me, she still has claws and flight and horns.
After she is not a dragon?
Yeah. She didn't start doing the full dragon thing until after the gate got opened. Before that, she was doing her semi-dragon thing.
That's right.
Oh, so she can still be semi-dragon? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Her natural form is semi-dragon.
Is that like wild
Her
shape?
wings are always out.
Does that work like wild shape, or she takes all this HP? It's like...
Oh, no. It would be, she would go...
She doesn't have like a
she
sub
would maintain this. It's not like wild shape.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, no, her wings and horns and all that stuff are always out now.
Damn, gotta role play it, let her die.
She always looks like this now.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, since I already used up all my high level spells, there goes a spell idea I had.
How many spells you got left?
I got 3 first levels and 1 second level. I wanted to use a 4th level on her for Death Ward to help protect her, but I've already used my 4th levels on all the smites.
Yeah. I mean, it was needed.
Yeah, no. Yeah, for sure. So, yeah, I mean, I'm going to see what kind of damage I can do to this thing. See if I can do enough, or maybe we can take it down or do something. So, I have my 3 attacks.
All right.
See what we can do here. First one is an 8 plus 13, so 21.
That hits.
Can you just roll for all the attacks and then do all the damage later, or?
Yes, please.
Okay. That's a 13.
I imagine you're going to do like a level 2 smite and 2 level 1 smites.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the next roll was a 13 plus 13, so 26.
Yeah. I just want to, this fight's been going on a long time. No one has rolled like a 1 or a 2 on their attack rolls. It's shocking. Go ahead.
Yeah.
If I get a plus 13, then I'm rolling usually.
I mean, that's what I mean, a 1 or a 2.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, I gotcha.
Because there hasn't been a single miss on him.
Yep. So that's a 15 plus 13, 28.
Yeah, that hits.
Yep. It's crazy how much those smites make a difference on damage.
Oh, yeah.
So for all 3 attacks added together, we're looking at 51 damage for all 3.
Nice. Okay.
And that's all I got.
All right. Legendary action. I mean, he's focused on Prim at this point. So, here it comes. It's a 24, so that hits. And that's 4 plus 9 is 13. Plus 8 is 21, plus 6 is 27, plus another 6 is 33. She's down to 29 HP. And Percy, it's your turn.
Okay. Let's see if my beams are back. Come on, beams.
Come on, beams.
They are.
Yes.
So I will go. I'm 50 feet above him. I'll fly down 20 and beam him. So give me a DC 15 dex.
D20. There we go. That is that's a fail. I rolled a 3.
Let me do some damage real quick. So 39 radiant.
Okay.
Full since he failed. No.
Okay.
And then I'll fly the rest of my movement 70 feet into the sky, straight up.
Okay.
That'll be me.
Alrighty. You notice that Nyarlathotep is beginning to move more erratically. While before the legs were moving in a way that was hard to keep track of, now they're moving in a way that seems less efficient and more involuntary. Legendary action, Prim.
Damn it.
Oh shit, I might have fucking missed. Oh no, that's a 9 plus 13. Oh wait, 21. She's still hasted.
Yeah, she is.
It's a miss.
Hey.
Next up is Prim.
Tasty hasty.
You know what? Fuck all these attacks. She's gonna try and recharge her breath. She does not. So here come the attacks. What round is this?
It's like 7 or 8.
Okay, so we're getting close. First attack is fucking Christ. She rolled a 6.
She's not trying to escape no more?
She's not grappled anymore because it's a spider monster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And then she rolled a 4. She rolled a 6 and then a 4. And then, okay, this one might hit. It's 11 plus. Where is she at? All right, she hits.
Is she in the sky?
No, she's next. She's
down on the
next to-
ground
yeah,
now.
she's down on the
Okay,
ground.
good,
Because
good.
her breath.
Right,
Yeah.
we're all good then.
And last attack, she hits. She hits with her claw on her tail.
I was going to tell her to move down in case the haste drops.
So that's 7 plus 6, 13, and d8s. Holy shit. Okay. It's 12 plus 6 is 18. Whatever it's okay, 18. 31 damage. All right. This thing is going to have 2 of its arms ripped off by her claws
Ooh.
as it begins to stutter about. In a last-ditch effort to take you guys down, Nyarlathotep bears his visage yet again. Everyone make your wisdom saving throw.
Pass.
Right. I should do Prim.
I passed.
Same.
Prim also passed.
My dice.
Seb, you passed?
Yeah, passed. Yep.
Okay, cool. I didn't think anyone would fail, but it was one last try as his form begins to melt away into that original pool that this form had come out of. And the body begins to disintegrate before your guys' eyes. And you hear the voice of Nyarlathotep say,
Fools, you will all be unmade, and naught will remain but the audience void.
And at this point, the entire spider-like form is dissipated into this pool, and this pool is beginning to shrink and evaporate, and eventually it disappears.
Oh shit.
So what do you do?
Poke it with a stick. The area.
There's nothing. Oh, the area? Yeah, you poke it with a stick.
I'm like, I don't know about this.
I'm going to drop the haste so that the lethargy will pass before it matters.
Okay. Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
call.
so-
I'll do the same. Turn my jack off. My bracer jack.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Or, I'm on.
Don't say jack off.
So in
Pilot.
18 seconds after you guys end it, which with 3 more rounds, you guys will get hit by that lethargy.
The turn after the spell drops, you spend a turn.
Oh, okay.
down.
So it's inconsequential
Yeah, just eats
outside
a-
of combat.
Yeah, just
okay.
eats a turn.
Okay. So yeah, you guys are. Primina is just fucking bleeding all over. Like she's in really bad shape. I imagine there's a lot of Seb blood everywhere, but he's mostly healed from that. Percy, I think your normal form suffered from damage, right? How much HP does she have?
My actual form, I have 9 HP.
Okay.
You almost knocked me down with that tentacle, but
Yeah,
was
I
like,
know. And then I don't think Echo got hit once.
Nope.
Yep.
Oh.
It's the opposite of the Guildmaster.
Of the last fight, yeah. I just need space.
Yeah. So you guys find yourself alone on this platform, and just as everyone's taking a minute to absorb what the fuck just happened, there is a ear-shattering sound as the sky above the pillars above you guys shatters, revealing a great empty hungering void. And that is where we're ending today's session of Superquest Saga. If you guys like the show, if you like what we do here, tell your friends,
Please.
make a review,
Yes.
like, subscribe. Finale's next episode.
Watch it again.
Watch it again.
Yeah. For the 4th time.
Yeah.
Be now.
The 5th time.
We're going to be meeting again here in 2 weeks, and we were recording what is essentially going to be the finale to the entire campaign.
Oh, shit.
I will say we were one turn of combat away from possibly the coolest thing I've ever done on the podcast.
Really?
Yeah.
Too much, not enough HP over there, I guess.
Yeah.
You guys burned through like 870 HP.
Yeah.
So don't you
Like
start with me.
Sebastian mostly.
Yeah, and
was
and you know
awesome,
what? Like y'all are level 15. Like I did a whole bunch of like what there's a website called Kobold Fight Club. Like there's where you can calculate difficulty, and like everything that you was here today is considered like 3 times deadlier than anything you guys should ever attempt to like look at. And you guys are mostly fine.
Yeah, I'm perfect. I would have.
Yeah,
I
one
would
of you
have.
guys never got touched.
Yeah, I would have done. I would have done the most
Yeah.
nasty shit ever to your monster.
If
but
I-
it just didn't come up.
It just didn't come.
Yeah.
I will say this: I think D&D 5e is very much not balanced at the higher levels. That's all I'll say.
I just think it's built for player to trick people into player success. That's what I think.
What do you mean?
Like, the fights are always too easy.
Yeah. I mean, I stack you guys up against some crazy shit, but
I think what
Yeah,
saved
yeah.
us was
you guys have only almost been wiped, I think, once.
Yeah, we've had one
That
really,
was
really
over.
bad one's over. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Well,
and then there was the 10 paladins, but that was just designed to
Yeah,
fuck
we
you guys
couldn't.
up.
There's nothing we could do about
Yeah.
that.
I don't want to fight 10 Sebastians
No.
ever again.
Well, I think also having that the advantage on the wisdom saving throws was just perfect.
Yes,
for this.
that changed
Because if we
everything.
didn't have
I
that,
wasn't thinking about that. I totally
we
forgot
all
about it.
would've
'Cause,
gone
yeah,
down.
there was basically what would have happened is paralysis for everybody. So there are some auto crits, and then in the first form, I didn't take into account the thing either, and the idea was that you were frightened and paralyzed, but the frightened thing you guys were immune to anyways. Not that it came up because you guys resisted it. I should have made it a charisma save.
Heroes Feast is crazy.
Yeah.
that
Anyway.
saved us.
Yeah.
Thanks
dude.
for watching.
Yeah. Thanks
Yeah.
for watching, guys.
Thank you,
We will see you
guys.
guys
Thank
next
you.
time on the finale. That'll probably be fucking 3.5 hours long. We'll see.
Yeah, we will.
Bye.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Bye, buddy.
Bye.